Hey gang, Kippy here. We're playing the fall leg of the Back on the Block tour, and if you live in any of the following cities, click the link in the description and let your boys know. We got San Francisco, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, Burlington, Vermont, Boston, Massachusetts, Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Richmond, Virginia, Baltimore, Maryland, and last but not least, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The boys are coming home, and we got a big one. These shows are going to go quick. Click the link in the description. Sign up for tickets. We love you. See you on the road.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
You know it.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy, or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here with Tootie's in a new edition. She's upstairs. She's got a bag of Razzles.
Okay.
It's candy, then it's gum. She can't figure it out. She don't know what the hell she's doing up there. I said it turns into gum. Don't swallow it.
It's stuck in her hair. Just like, what the fuck? She's like that. She's like the girl in the infomercials in black and white.
She can't get her head around it.
She's stuck in the blind.
She's like, it's candy, it's gum. I'm like, it's both. Save me a couple.
Hit me.
My co-host is coming at you from across the table. This is what we call a family episode. It's just the boys, the bozos, and the homies. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman. He's the king of the Burbs, baby. Give it up for everybody's favorite American dad, Kevin James Ryan.
What up, gang? Shout out to you,
The new Chevy Chase.
King of the Burbs. First of all, thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Could use a couple more reviews over there if you're listening. Bump the reviews up. Full video available on YouTube and Spotify. Shout out Spotify. Patreon.com/garbage. Best website in the whole wide world.
Yep. Check out the Route 66 special that's currently streaming on YouTube. On our YouTube page.
And
we got
Quibi.
The new Crackle. And we got the new card game out, the 2025 edition, the third edition of the Are You Garbage card game. Play with your friends, play with your family. Find out who's trash and who's not. And come see a live show.
Yes, come see a live show. We still have a little sad. We had to cancel the March. April 14th, the Monday show in Pittsburgh.
We're still coming there Tuesday.
We're still there Tuesday.
That's sold out.
Sold out. No big deal. Cleveland
Yous.
sold out. Still a couple tickets left to the second show there. We unfortunately can't make it. Boys are jammed up. We can't make it, but
yeah.
We love you. We'll make it up to you. And also more dates coming down the road.
Just got
the fall dates. We're taking the summer off. Kippy's having a goddamn baby. I got to be home.
So if you're in Cleveland, you want to see a show, come see that second show. Otherwise, we're going to be off for the summer a little bit.
All for the boys are taking off for the summer. I got to raise the dad, king of the Burbs. What
right.
I wanted to bring up.
I wanted to tell you this before you get into that.
Man, if there's ever been an H. Foley, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. That just happened. Okay, big guy.
Luke, hand me my crowbar. You know Bosley's still banging.
Sure.
Remember Bosley?
Oh, you want me to get plugs? It looks like they're back better than ever. I'm not getting plugs, dude.
I just saw the camera. I can't believe they're still in business. They're killing it.
I never understood
They're
that.
cheap, too.
They didn't say plugs.
Yeah, I thought they were wigs.
I think it might have been at one point. It might have offered you many things. What's a Bosley go for?
It's a hair transplant technique. It's not.
Get the Bosley.
It's got real Tai Chi written all over it.
I can't do it, dude. It's crossed my mind. I've priced it. I've been on Expedia looking at flights.
I know.
To Turkey.
Between $6,000 and $12,000.
That's cheaper than what they go.
You don't want the 6.
Yeah.
That much I know. I just saw the commercial and I thought of you. I couldn't believe they're still in business.
You thought of me.
That's like Bose stereos. Remember the Bose system?
Yeah, they're still like a leader in technology.
Pretty cool.
Sure.
Shout out to them. Both, Bosley and Bose.
Oh, man.
Bose and Bosley. They get them together. Huh? Put some speakers in your hair. Cover up that dome with some subwoofies. Anyway, I apologize.
Sure.
Still living off the highs of that Razzles.
Saw
a humdinger.
Saw a hippo on the TV the other day. Made me think of you.
Is that the one where he's pooping in the aquarium?
That guy. Hey, try a bran muffin.
Play off the oysters, Rockefeller.
That's one of my favorite things. I've said it before, but this is way before. This is before we ever started Are You Garbage. Me and Foley were down in Philly doing doing a spot down there at some bad club that was mostly my family, and I guess your family would come out. We had a couple of listeners at the time of the program we were doing.
Shout out to him.
But we heard, I heard that girl talk to her mom in the most Philly accent ever. She said, "Hey, Mom, remember when we were at the aquarium and we saw the hippo poop in the water?" And I was like, dude, that girl does not stand a chance.
She's dead now.
She's gonna be a club risque. Ain't that? Speaking of King of the Burbs,
What do you got for me?
As you know, I've been documenting me being King of the Burbs on Instagram. No big deal. And I've been at a lot of Home Depots, doing a lot of depot runs
Lately.
doing runs.
You're getting the house ready for the baby.
Getting the house ready for the baby. You got to get you paint the room. You got to get out the covers. You got to get fucking whatever. You got to do all that kind of stuff. You got to get the paint off the hardwood that you spilled. There's a lot going on. That stuff don't come off. Get a carpet.
You got to get a new window through the roller through.
I got mad, punched a hole in the wall. Got to get some spackle. Told my wife she's annoying.
Got to get the dog back from the ASPCA. Threw him in the clink for a couple of days.
Yeah, I don't like the way he was staring at me, judging my trim work.
I told you. I remember we only the Foleys. When you get a pet, you get a pet. That's it. No matter what, we're not giving it away, people.
Sure.
But in the beginning of our family in the '80s, we got this Australian Vizsla hound, which I told you.
The hell?
And we got him out of the ASPCA, and I think he was probably he was in his teens and dog years, so he was troubled. And man, he was a nightmare.
Wait, in dog years he was 2.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
He was seasoned. He was bad. He was
Gotcha.
he's in a gang.
Fit right in with your family of degenerates.
Bad news, biting everybody, nipping, biting, the whole 9 yards. You couldn't get him in control. You know when they do the thing where they're biting the leash and spinning in a circle? He did that all the time. Crazy. So my dad gave him back for 24 hours. I remember when we got him back, man. He was like old Brooksy from Shawshank. He didn't know what to do. Woo! Tyler.
Did you ever see those? My neighbor's got one of those Italian jumping dogs. Did you ever see them things?
What the hell is that? What are you doing? There's no such thing. One of those Italian whistling dogs? Hello.
Your girlfriend, she got a nice ass.
Just cat.
Am I right?
It's an Italian greyhound, yeah.
Yeah, but they're called the Italian jumping. Dude,
Italian
they're
jumping dog.
fucking
Italian humping dogs.
It's like they just saw a House of Pain video. These things are jumping around.
What are you talking about?
I mean, they just fucking I'll be walking Hans, and this one will be coming out of their building, and just they just jump and do 360s and backflips. It's fucking crazy. They're remember those little dogs you see at the kiosk in the mall, and then does the backflip?
Oh, yeah, I used to love
It's
those.
like that. They're nuts, and there's no rhythm to it. You know, you know how a dog jumps. These things they do endos. They pull their back up like bunny hopping.
Those Italians are kooky, huh?
Hey, lay off the espresso, will you?
This guy had a double Zambuca. Take it easy. Makes a mean cacio pepe.
My question is, I don't know if it's cultural, if it's area wise or just kind of culturally. Why is it Home Depot over Lowe's and it's not even a question? Why is that?
I don't know.
It's Home Depot over Lowe's, always has been, always will be. You run to Lowe's in a pinch, maybe, if it's
What do you
proximity.
get at Lowe's?
It's
not
the
the
same.
same.
It's the same. It is the same.
They don't got that hot dog joint out front.
Rocco's. Yeah, very familiar with Rocco's. But
I don't know. All I can speak is from the greater Philadelphia area, the tri-state area, as Jim Gardner used to so eloquently put.
1 second. You give me a total number of Lowe's and a total number of Home Depots, please.
gotta
I
be-
want that on my desk by the end of the episode.
It's got to be nothing. Or it's
They're
got to be
probably
no
pretty
contest.
close,
no.
man. Oh, well,
Home Depot's gotta be
Vamp.
killing 'em.
You're Don Pollock, or what were you saying? Don Pollock. That's from Ed Bassmaster, who I love, by the way. I don't know, for whatever reason, that Ed Bassmaster.
Don Pollock's my godfather. He just told me. Pterodactyl escaped from the Philly Zoo, ate a toddler on Market Street.
The fact that it's his godfather and not his uncle is so Philly trash. It's so perfect. Don
good.
Pollock.
All I can speak is from the suburbs
Home Depot
of
was there
Philadelphia.
first.
Home Depot, Lowe's. I mean, what? Get out of here. It was Heckinger's and Sears when Sears was really popping back in the day. Excuse me. And then Home Depot came in, and it was a natural progression from Heckinger's to, oh, you got a Home Depot now.
Yeah, no, I remember, yeah.
I don't even know if there's a Lowe's in that area. Maybe there is. I don't know anybody that goes there. You go to Home Depot.
Well, growing up, my dad, we would go to Home Depot, and then my stepmom would go to Lowe's, so that was just where broads went to me.
Yeah.
That was like, home. It's not, but it was like it was like home improvement for like
I gotta be honest,
the broads.
I think the orange sells it.
What do you?
Something
Because that
about
seems
the orange.
construction-y. Or maybe you're just doing that because that's what you think of Home Depot, chicken or the egg type thing.
Very true.
What do you got?
Lowe's was open first.
What?
In 1929, Home Depot didn't open until 1978. There
Whoa.
are
Wow.
50 years on them.
in the U.S. there are 2,025 Home Depots, and in the U.S. for Lowe's, 1,748.
Double.
No,
What? They're off
250 off.
Yeah.
Oh.
By 300 or something.
Oh, okay.
That's not that much.
No.
That's like I can't go, there's 300 less.
You brought up a point. Home Depot, that's where Patty would go for her home improvements that she was doing and stuff like that. But when I worked for that general contractor,
He went to the depot.
everybody went to the depot. That's
On
where
the job sites, we would say, yo, I'm running, like we were the plumbers.
Yeah, nobody, I'm running a Lowe's.
They would run over.
What?
They go, yo, I'm like, the GC or the carpenters, like, yo, I'm running to depot. Anybody need anything? Like, yeah, we need, I don't know,
Sure.
some of them Italian sausages. Hey, Dan, you're fat one like sausages, right?
Yeah. That would have been weird if you went to Lowe's.
Yeah.
It's like drinking Pepsi in the
I
winter.
think you still say I'm running to the depot, but you go to, like, if you were going to Lowe's, you still say I'm running to the depot.
Yeah.
And you throw the bags out before you get there.
That was always the thing. They didn't have it at Home Depot. I had to go to Lowe's. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't understand.
That's where you pick up a Ryobi.
It's very Ryobis. Yikes. Unless we're a fucking Milwaukee or the Walt family.
Goddamn Japanese drill. Beat it.
I think
Korean, whatever it
I
is.
think Ryobi did get pretty good though.
I'm sure.
For whatever I'm doing. But you wanted to break out the European. You go Bosch. Get a Bosch gun. Really blow your tits off with that.
Goes the other way.
He drives on the wrong side of the road, that guy. But yeah, it's just very like when I say I'm going to the hardware, I just like innately go. I probably drive by. I think I drive by a Lowe's to get to a depot.
Home
I just
Depot
go to
smells
Depot.
better. More sawdusty.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also a guy, and someone called me out in the comments. They were like, you seem like the guy who will not ask for help, but will look to see what aisle and bin it's in. That's what I do.
Yeah, they don't know.
I
All
had
that
to-
shit in the commercial. There's no expert.
I had
in
to
there.
ask the same old lady.
You ever try?
I have family members that work there in the sections. And
You
we
ever-
don't talk to them. We see them. I go to the other aisle.
You ever ask somebody at the paint section at Home Depot about something else outside of it?
Well, the paint section at the
It's
Home
like they
Depot.
don't speak English.
That's like the fragrance people at a Macy's. They're
Sure.
They're fucking separate.
It's like an Enemans counter.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really work here.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, I don't work. Home Depot, fucking MAB pays my bills or
Yeah,
whatever.
they don't want it. I don't know. You got to ask some meth head walking around.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know where nothing is.
I don't know. I asked 3 times because I didn't have service to look on my phone because I'm a little baby girl.
Either they don't know where anything is, or you're asking them about something that's right in front of your face. So either way, you look like an asshole, or they don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I asked this old lady. She's 70 years old. Tiny old lady working
It's not
there.
that old.
Well, it's not young. So that's old in the workforce.
Depends how you look at it.
I'm looking at it as an employee. That's an old employee.
I'll be 70 in 20 years.
You're not making it 20 years.
I would have been 70.
I'll be burying you at a Home Depot. What are you talking about? She knew where everything was.
Better not use 1x3. I'll tell you that. Snap that like a twig.
Better put some rebar in that thing.
The first concrete casket.
One thing I wanted to tell you about. We got
What?
a fox.
What?
Yeah, I had to put up some chicken wire this past
Oh, in the house you
weekend.
have a fox.
Yeah, where
Okay.
did you think where did you think I had a fox?
I don't know.
I felt real handy. That was very nice. King of the Burbs.
Chicken wire.
Yeah.
Where? Around the fencing?
From the fence, so I have a shed that's empty. I don't have anything to put in. I don't own enough stuff to put in the shed. It's just what the guy who lived there left in there. And a fox, a pretty big fox. And it's not, I don't think, and it's for Han, it's not to keep the fox out. It's to prevent Hans from going under because he had his head halfway under the thing looking for.
Oh wait, the fox is underneath the.
He ran. He was in the backyard. He ran under the shed. I don't know if he lives under there or that's just his escape
Probably lives
route.
under there and probably has a baby under there because it's a springtime.
Okay. What are you, fucking Steve Irwin all of a sudden? Jack Hanna?
Big fox?
What?
Who would win in a fight?
That would be my nickname. Yeah, Big Fox. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm Big Fox.
Who would win in a fight?
Hans.
You think?
Yeah, I think by default foxes are timid animals.
Foxes, only anything under 15 pounds will be at risk. Dogs wise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hans is 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Hans, and I don't know if you've seen him. He's got a bit of an attitude problem.
Yeah.
He's looking, dude.
He's getting crazier by the minute.
He's not running. He's you know
looking for trouble.
He's putting his head under something he ain't never seen.
I wouldn't want the fox to bite him or him to bite the fox or whatever.
That's why I put up chicken wire.
So now you have the fox trapped in the thing.
No, he can get out the back.
Oh, you put it like along the. You put it across the yard.
No, across my. I don't care if he comes in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what you're not getting here. I didn't want Hans going under the shed.
Right.
So I blocked the front of the shed from Hans being able to get under it.
Okay.
With chicken wire.
But how does the fox get out?
He can get out the back or the sides.
Is there holes underneath there?
Yeah, obviously. That's what
so
I'm saying.
Hans can't get to the side of the back.
No.
It's
just the front of the fence is in. The front of the shed is in the fence.
Oh, okay, I got you.
The back and sides of the shed are outside of our fence.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. Huh. All right.
I don't know. I didn't put it there.
All right, cool. So the fox can't get in the yard
Just said that.
and can't get in. Okay, I got it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Home Depot.
What the fuck?
Kev, let's talk about True Classics, baby.
Shout out to True Classics.
Gang, you know them, you love them, we wear them, we love them. We're talking about True Classics. And always remember that True Classics has one mission, to make sure you guys look good and feel even better. And boy, did they nail the fit. And the price across the entire wardrobe is actually fantastic. And we're not just talking about tees. We're talking about hoodies, talking about jeans, talking about activewear. Everything you need to upgrade your everyday style, True Classics has ready for you. And also, True Classics just isn't about great clothes. Their brand DNA is built and being highly intentional in everything they do, from creating highly quality essentials to making folks laugh with their hilarious ads to delivering Ritz-Carlton level
White glove
customer service and giving back to the communities they believe in. Every detail is done in this propers.
Yes, and I've been wearing True Classics for a while now, well before they were a sponsor. I got into them because I like the way they fit.
Turn me on them. I got a pair of their undies right now.
From the first piece I put on, I knew it was for me. I built a little big around the midsection, tighter, snug where you want it, relax where you need it. No weird bunching, no awkward tight spots, just clean, effortless fit that works. Forget overpriced designer nonsense. Skip the cheap throwaways. True Classic delivers premium essentials built for real life. Grab yours at Target or Costco or head to trueclassics.com/garbage to get hooked up today. Do it.
Gang, the show is sponsored by BetterHelp. As you know, Uncle Hank has started the long process of his mental health journey, and BetterHelp is a fantastic place to start if you're thinking about getting your shit together, if you know what I mean. And also, too, I got serious things. It doesn't have to be that serious. It could just be something that you want to talk through with somebody, and you want to do it from the privacy of your own home. Do yourself a favor. BetterHelp can help. Whether you got to get something off your chest or it's something that's been bothering you for a long time, licensed therapists from the privacy of your own home. And they'll probably have a specialist that you don't have in your area. It's absolutely fantastic. And if you're trying to get your shit together a little bit, do it, because BetterHelp can honestly help you.
Yeah, traditional in-person therapy can cost anywhere from $100 to $250 per session, which adds up fast. But with BetterHelp Online Therapy, you can save an average of up to 50% per session. You pay a flat fee for weekly sessions, saving you big costs and on time. Therapy should feel accessible, not like a luxury. And with online therapy, it takes the quality, care, price, and that makes sense. And you can get anything from anxiety to everyday stress. So your well-being is worth it. Visit BetterHelp.com/garbage to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/garbage. Do it. That's like the crux of our relationship. I'll explain something that I've done, and you take it the wrong way.
I wasn't thinking
and then we have
I wasn't thinking that it was like that the fence went like.
I understand,
Who
but
the fuck has their shed?
I don't know, but I gave you
the
the
yard
fact,
and halfway out the yard.
I gave you the facts of he can't
That's
get
crazy.
in and can't get out. It's not halfway in. It's not even in the yard.
That's crazy.
I didn't put it in. I don't know what to tell you.
You should push the fence back and get the shed in the yard.
I told you about the chicken wire. I want to get rid of the shed. I don't need that. But there's animals that
I'll
live
take
under
it.
there, so I let them stay there.
That's nice.
I don't know if my property goes back that far. They'll take the shed? Is that what I just heard?
Take the shed.
And put it where? Like, dude, see, this is we get into situations where he just says, I'll do stuff
Maybe
just
Patty
to
wants
kind
it.
of relatively make me look bad.
Maybe Patty
You know
wants
what I
it.
mean? Like, oh, you don't want it? I'll take it. Like, Patty wants it. You don't have, your whole backyard is a deck. Your whole backyard is an above-ground pool.
Put it on the side of the house. She has a Rubbermaid
You
shed.
have a garage.
She has a Rubbermaid shed on the side. We'll get rid of that and put the big shed in there. Keep the fox, too. I like him.
There used to be a groundhog or a gopher under there. I don't know what happened to him.
My neighbor's got a groundhog that's been living under there for about 40 years.
No, I think they only live like 7 or 8 years.
Big one.
I looked it up.
Yeah, groundhogs?
Yeah, because we were like, I was like, oh, this groundhog's probably been there for like 100 years. And we looked it up. They live like 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
Really?
Yeah.
2 to 3 years.
Is that what it is?
2 to 3 years? What are they drinking? That's crazy. How does it? 2 years?
They can make it to 6. That's the
Yeah,
latest.
I told you.
I wonder what gets them.
What?
What the hell was? What is a groundhog die?
Helicopter crashes. What do you think? They're living under sheds.
That's crazy. What does a groundhog usually die of?
8.
What does he usually die of?
Cause of death.
I mean, don't let them look it up. You like pull back like we're hitting commercial break.
That's crazy. 2 or 3 years, that's it? Damn. I thought at least 15 years. They get big.
Motherfucker go to college.
They back on the weight quick. Holy shit.
Predators, disease, parasites, accidents like cars.
Yeah.
Hibernation complications.
Hibernation.
Bill Murray
complications.
explosions.
Groundskeepers. All right, shit. Wow, that's crazy. So I guess that's a different one that moves into the shed in my mom's backyard.
Maybe you guys are all fucked up.
I thought it was the same guy.
It could be a local homeless man, and you guys just don't know.
Man, he's legendary.
It's not him. I don't
not
know what
him.
to tell you.
It's a copycat impersonator. That's nuts. We have fox in the backyard, too. I love them. As long as they don't get rabid or anything like that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Then they're catching the nickel.
I talked to you for a second.
Yeah, rabies scares me.
So you think?
Dude. Because you shoot them and they're still staggering around like zombies.
It's like Con Air. Takes one in the chest and keeps coming for the cockpit.
Yeah, you got to put them down. Man, I don't like that. But a cute little fox, like a mom fox and the kids, because they stay together for a while, and they have like a little family unit.
How long's a fox last?
Oh, they don't make it.
No, you're saying they stay
They're
together.
like Aunt Baby.
Yeah, she would have never made
They
it.
don't make it.
3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
That's not that long. 3 to 4 years.
Better than 2 or 3 with the groundhog and the parasites. Jesus. No, but they stay as a family unit, I think, for a little bit. It's always cute in the spring down at Patty's because the animals all have the babies. And there'll be like a little nest of rabbits.
Yeah, they're looking for grass. You guys killed it all and put down wooden planks. These guys got nowhere to live. Talk about ruining a habitat. It's like you guys are torching a rainforest down there, displacing the weebles and shit.
Making palm oil. Now, we have a
Digging
huge...
the Panama Canal.
We have a huge tuft of woods in the back where they all live. There's deer running around. There's goddamn deer. They're in the driveway. They're running around. But the fox and stuff, they live. There's a huge set of bushes between the lady.
Between her legs.
Between the lady that lives over there. Then there's the.
Listen, I've been to this house a handful of times. No,
There's an area back
I
there.
don't get it. There's a house behind his house.
That's behind whose house?
Your house. Your house is in someone's front yard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's off to the side. They're in our backyard, really.
That's their front yard.
Kinda. It's a front field.
It's a yard. That's not a field.
There's crops up there.
Crops?
Corn. They grow corn and soy. Cattle.
Oh.
On the North
Groundhog.
Forties. It's a groundhog farm. I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
That's nice, though. Maybe you have a little. That hellhound will get him, though. If he gets his hands on one of those baby fox, it's bad. They scream, too. You don't want to hear that in the middle of the night. You'll think it's a banshee coming to get you. Those things scream like an infant child.
Okay.
Scary.
All right, man.
That's
Jesus
no good.
Christ.
Telling you.
No, what's no good? You do what my wife
If they're
does.
screaming.
Oh. You're the king of, like, I tell you a problem and tell you how I fix it. You go, you got to take care of that. You got to get on that.
Well, I don't think
I
you
literally just said that to my...
completely fixed it.
Why didn't I completely fix it?
Because the fox is still under there, maybe with a family.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Just place the fox? That's not... You're not
No,
gonna,
no.
Yeah, so what do I do?
Put some cabbage out or something for him.
What?
I don't know. Leave a riddle for him to solve.
Yeah, you don't know. You're the king of thinking I haven't solved the problem correctly.
You have woods behind you, right? There's no streets behind you.
There's woods behind me. There's
Yeah.
streets behind. There's a lot behind me. I'm not living in anyone's front yard. I'll tell you that much. Fucking breaking my stones, fox or no fox. You're living on a guy's property.
Nuh-uh.
What?
They moved in after us. That was all woods back there. And we sold off some land.
You did it.
You're renting.
Sharecropping.
Fucking Vandy patch over here. Vandy track. I wouldn't live in your front yard if you gave it to me as a gift.
For the pipeline.
For an above ground pool.
All right. So you got a fox, huh?
Shout out to Lowe's.
At the Lowe's. So that's where you went, was Lowe's?
No, I was the depot guy.
Okay.
But I had to go back. I forgot something.
How's your chicken wire game?
Pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it.
What'd you put it up there? So you can't get into the shed now because you blocked
I
off the
can.
front door.
I
You
can get
just
in
put a
the
little
shed.
down at the bottom like molding.
Kind of. No, I got 2 foot.
So how can you open the door?
I didn't put it in front of the door. See, this
That doesn't make any sense.
You don't want to believe me. All right, so why don't you just take my word for it instead of trying to prove me wrong that I didn't do this
I
correctly?
think you're an idiot. That's why.
But this is
If I'm speaking frankly, I don't think you know what the hell you're doing. Quite honestly.
I don't even think you've seen a fox.
Yeah.
It was Hans. Holy shit!
What'd you put it up there with?
I those
Ah, you idiot. I don't know. Don't finish the sentence. That's coming off. Hey, moron.
guy ain't never hung chicken wire before.
Yeah.
Can you believe this guy? Let's start the car. Let's go to Home Depot. Let's solve this problem for this guy.
Did you tack it up?
I used those like double. They're like U nails, kind of.
Oh, those are good.
Thank you.
Those are
They
good.
don't go in as well as I thought.
You probably could have just stapled them with a heavy staple gun.
I gotta buy a staple gun.
Yeah, you should have one anyway for the house.
No, I shouldn't.
What?
I've never used one in my life.
Oh, we always had a staple gun.
For what?
Shooting each other.
Shooting the neighbors to live in the backyard.
No, we used a staple gun for the trains. To put down the green stuff for the trains. I'm sure my mom used it for other shit. But as far as I was concerned, it was just for... What, I got a booger?
Probably had to let your underwear out with it.
What am I, Frankenstein? Stapled underwear?
Reinforce your grundle.
Ooh, one of those things pop.
Yeah,
That'll scratch you.
you catch a leaker.
I can give me tetanus on my taint. I don't think so. No, shouldn't do that. By the way, just so you know.
There's a ramp leading up to the shed. Not a ramp, like a ramp. per
So
se.
you had to do 2 pieces.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And man, I gotta.
You got a ramp because you get a mower.
drive a Lionel up your ass.
Yeah. No, so you could
I
put the
think that's
mower
where
in
he
there.
kept the mower in there, or a wheelbarrow, or I don't know. I don't have anything to put in there. I don't own enough stuff to fill it.
Maybe I'll get you a lawnmower.
No, stop buying me stuff. I've never asked you for anything. I don't need a lawnmower.
I have a sick lawnmower in there. You cut you got the kid now. You cut the grass.
I got a guy who cuts the
You
grass.
save a couple of bucks. Plus, it
I
gives you
got
something the family to do.
I got lawn guy who I've never talked to. He just cuts I've never met him, never talked to him. He just cuts
Well,
the
you
grass.
can change that. You could be out in the backyard cutting the grass. So my dad used to do it, and then we'd be like,
Look where he is now. I don't want that. No, don't put that on me. He's dead. I know. Neighbor probably killed him. He cut in his front yard.
Dare you?
But it was a bad look. I am relatively. I'm not handy enough. I'm pretty handy if I can get in the rhythm of doing stuff. You know what I mean? But like, if I had to hang chicken wire on 80 houses, by the 10th one, I'd go, this is the best way to do it. This is the rhythm, whatever. I hadn't done this yet, and now I'm out there.
That stuff's brutal, too, because it doesn't bend back.
It cuts back on you,
It's
too.
like working with saran wrap.
Dude, the one edge is, like, undone, and that shit. It's like, this is, like, thin shit, like,
A
tight.
slice you.
Like, it's like netting, essentially.
Did you fold it under so he doesn't catch his face on it or something like
Who?
that? The dog.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to fold it under so there's no sharp edges.
Yeah.
I'll come down this weekend.
Is that what you're looking for?
I'll come down.
Yeah.
Straighten it out for you.
Because I did it wrong. Right?
Sounds like
I don't
it.
know what I'm doing. I did it wrong.
I mean,
I get it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
what'd you do with the leftovers? Because you don't just buy a piece of that. You got to buy a whole bundle.
I bought 3
Why don't you throw a little chicken coop in the back there?
5x2.
Start doing your own
rolls.
eggs.
What?
Plus, you could probably write off some of the house. Be a farm.
Mm-hmm.
Just throwing it
Have
out
you
there.
come milk you? Get a quart of milk, sell it at the local farmer's market.
That ain't milk, lady.
That's any juice.
Woo-wee. I got to do this more often. Feel like $1 million.
You're wiping your mouth.
Wait, what? No, I'm the one getting milked.
Whatever.
Jerked off in this case.
Okay.
I'm saying that's not milk.
I got you.
What's
Yeah.
coming out
all
of
right.
me?
Hey, we were riffing. I made a bad move.
You were jerking me off. That's what.
Oh, I was?
Well, who's gonna milk me?
I don't know. Who does it now?
Nobody.
Well, then we'll continue on that way.
Do it myself.
No, I got 3 5-foot by 2-foot rolls.
Mm-hmm.
So that yeah, I covered it perfectly.
All right.
Put a couple bricks at the bottom, a little reinforcement.
Can you give me an update on that? Because I love all that stuff.
What do you want the update?
Just so if there's a if there is an actual fox living under there, do you see babies running around? It'd be cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I like that. I like in the neighborhood in the springtime. I think that stuff's great.
Great.
You know,
Yeah.
like the little rabbits and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
The little fox, little groundhogs, ducks, the geese come back, the birds, of course.
Of course.
You know,
Sure.
spring's beautiful in the Northeast. That's where we are, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Northeast.
There you go.
Yeah, the Atlantic.
Fucking Magellan over here.
Atlantic Seaboard. No, what's it called?
Eastern Seaboard.
Eastern Seaboard. Yes, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
When the leaves come in,
The dandruff this time of year is.
it's bad. I don't know what the
For the
deal
listener,
is.
I called Hank with.
I have
mean,
dandruff.
I
have
mean,
fucking dandruff.
with Jack Frost level dandruff.
Never in my life. Now I have dandruff. I have not washed my
wiping
hair
it.
in a long
Oh.
time. Like a long time.
Okay.
Months.
Bosley, try that.
I'm like, I got dandruff shampoo for my beard, coincidentally, at the dermatologist a couple weeks ago because I had dandruff coming out of this thing. I can use that in my hair, he said.
Mm-hmm.
I told you this. Could also use it downtown.
I mean, the second you start talking about your
Keep it
conditions
fresh.
and skin flakes,
You know what I mean?
I'm out.
That's an old Dice joke, isn't it? That they put the dandruff shampoo on his bowls.
Maybe.
But his bowls are flaky.
It's a good bit either way.
Best.
All right, enough shitting around here.
All right.
We got business to take care of. This is a goddamn family public. This ain't the
I
Patreon where we dick
digress.
around.
I apologize. I apologize about the dandruff, though.
Uh-huh.
My general appearance.
You're going to take back
These
me not
days.
knowing what I'm doing and King of the Birds.
I haven't seen
Handyman.
it. Send me a pic or a video or something. See what it looks like. I assume it's shoddy construction.
Didn't you see it? Didn't I show you? You guys stopped by the house. I showed you, no?
Nah.
Well, you saw the nursery.
Looks
Saw it.
beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
You painted it. Which
Yeah.
I'd probably say that she probably did the finishing touches
That's
on
not
it.
even close. Not even close.
She stood there and busted your chops while you did it.
No, I don't like saying that. There were a couple, divorce was thrown around early on in the project when we were pulling permits.
Now, it looks beautiful. It's a good baby's room. You got the windows. It's perfect. You'd be
It's a
able to.
weird thing.
It's
Well,
nice.
if it didn't have any windows, it'd be in a closet. That ain't fucking legal.
No,
It's not like we're living in
it
a
has-
railroad apartment in
it has-
Brooklyn.
the windows setup is good for the fresh air to come in. Also, it's very neighborhoody back there, so it'll be cute when you're in there rocking the baby. You know what I mean? Like on a cool summer night.
Sure. Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm excited for you. I'd like to come over and babysit too. Hang out with the kid.
We're big. We're good. We're good. We're good on that. We're all locked. I got the fox.
Still like to come over and babysit.
Well, then where am I gonna go?
I mean, you guys can sit downstairs and watch TV.
No, that's fucking weird, dude.
You're not gonna let me rock the baby or something like that?
What?
Give a Gucci goos and all that?
You'll fucking.
I'm Uncle Hank. God damn it!
You're gonna Christopher Maltesanti the thing.
What
He
happened?
sits on the cat.
The dog.
The dog.
All right.
Hey, quit screwing around. That's what I'm saying. Foley's got some questions we're gonna go through.
Hit me.
Come on, what's the first
Chicken
one?
wire. How would I know?
I don't know, but buying chicken wire, I want to go back to that, is a thing where you're like, this is, even ask, they don't call it chicken wire anymore.
It sounds suspect.
I know, it does. Sounds like there's animals on the loose, which there kind of is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or you're doing something, you're cooking something that you shouldn't be.
With chicken wire?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't feel right. That's out by the gardening. I didn't know where they were going to keep that. That's out in the garden. It makes sense.
A lot of people are having chickens now, though. You get the eggs.
Sure. You doing that? No. I thought you loved that kind of stuff.
No.
Okay.
I live in an apartment. Live in the
I don't know.
city.
You just tried to take my 20 by 10 shed the fucking 10 minutes ago.
For my mother.
Does she have chickens?
No.
She lives in the suburbs?
One neighbor has them. Brings them over.
The chicken?
No, the eggs. I don't trust them. They're all different colors. Freaks me out. And they have, like, the date written on them. I don't trust Patty with the dates anymore. You don't know what she's got in that fridge. Or when it came in, or when it's going out.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
All right, quit screwing around, please, for the love of God. This one's from Shitlock Holmes. Deep cut.
That's trademark infringement.
I know. 2-year homie, never had one read. My apartment building is right up against a Costco. Sounds like a great location. So everyone in the building pushes their shopping carts all the way up to their apartment. In the parking garage, there's a place where people park the carts when they're done, and a worker from Costco comes along and brings them back every morning.
Very nice.
So when I buy groceries, I unload them directly from the cart into my fridge. Is this classy or trashy?
What?
That's
You bring one of those into your apartment?
That's pretty nuts.
Those wheels are dirty.
Yeah, that's probably not great.
Wow.
But, because I'm not a Costco guy. We were a Sam's Club. You probably don't get bags at Costco, right?
No. You got
Yeah.
to use, dude, that's the thing I hate.
So it's like you got a bunch of loose stuff. What's better than, there's no better flow order of operations
That's
than
perfect,
that.
yeah.
And plus they come and get the cart for you.
But rolling in a cart in your apartment is nuts.
Yeah, it's not great. That's been all over. Spills, kids,
Everywhere.
people
Dog shit, cat
pissing
shit.
on the floor.
Yeah.
You'd be
that's
surprised
rough.
about how many people poop in supermarkets. You'd be wildly
What do you
surprised.
mean, poop in, like, on the floor?
Like their pants. Yeah.
No
it
kidding.
falls out. Yeah. A lot. So I'm told. Yeah, I mean, listen. I don't know. That's a tough one to call because it's great, but then you're, listen, that's, I don't know.
Tight setup.
I've never heard of it. I got to be honest with you. I've never heard of that. I would do the same thing. I'm not saying what way that goes.
But from what I remember with Costco, they're huge shopping carts.
Maybe
How
they
does it
got
even get through the door?
Maybe got big door. Maybe it goes right into the garage door or something. Or did he say apartment building? I
Yeah,
forget.
I think he's right to the fridge.
I mean, he might be speaking a little. It might be like right to the front door, maybe, and then it's all like from the front door into, he carries it right into the fridge, right into the house.
Yeah.
Either way,
Trashy.
but
Borderline genius.
good for you. Yeah.
You got an easy setup.
That's
I'd
fantastic.
hang on to that place.
Mm-hmm. This one's from Pepe. Do you have any outlets that don't work? Alternatively, when was the last time you were physically shocked? I was dealing with it in the nursery.
Physically shocked within the last 15 years. Finger in the socket of a lamp.
That's what got me. I told you, I was probably 14 or something, and I mean, like the jolt through you, like I cried. My stepdad laughed at me. It was
such a weird feeling.
It was because it was dark. It was dark out. I thought I was turning. I was in the living room, and I hit the switch. That didn't work, so I turned it on. There was no light bulb or something, and I reached in, and I mean, it was the last thing I was expecting. It scared the fucking.
I knew I was.
I remember I had a Flyers jersey on, and I started crying. I felt like such a pussy. Hey, stepdad, you'll be all right. Okay. I go.
Your eyebrows are gone.
That's what happened to my hairline.
Sockets that didn't work. Not, I don't think in Patty's house. I'm sure some of the shitty apartments that I had.
Sure.
I also had a couple that were hanging out. That's dicey.
I got one or two now. It's typically the one behind the couch gets it because you put your cell phone plugged in, and then that gets pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Maybe do a little boinking on there. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So we have one now that's loose, and my wife plug like heavy stuff, and I'm like,
that's
a
crazy.
2-prong or maybe
Yeah.
a cell phone. I'm like, don't go plug it in like a fucking shop vac or
No,
something.
that's bad news.
I
Scary.
had
That's
to
how
tell
the
her.
whole wall goes
Yeah,
up.
I'm like, tell her. I had to tell her. I was like, we don't ever use this one ever again. Like, just
put some
no.
tape on it. Put some chicken wire around it. Keep her out of there.
Keep the fox out.
Good question.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I was trying to change the light, and you know how like sometimes the light fixture in the center of a room is not necessarily connected to. The lights aren't part of the light fixture. Does that make sense?
No.
Like sometimes the light fixture there's a light could be coming out of the ceiling, and the light fixture is just placed around that. Does that make sense?
the light fixture.
Yeah, like just goes onto the ceiling.
Oh, you're like a fishbowl.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's
of
not
course.
that's not technically connected to the light
No,
bulb
I
itself.
got you.
You know
you
what
have
I mean?
to do the screw
yeah,
and
yeah,
take
yeah,
it
yeah,
down.
Yeah.
Oh, I've shattered a couple of those.
So
And my fucking dad freaked
there's
out.
always bugs in there.
Oh, big ones.
I know.
Dried up mosquitoes and little weebles and shit.
So I was doing that. We're getting rid of those, and I'm listening.
That's a barren desert graveyard up there. That's a rough way to go for a bug, man. They'll never find you.
being lost in the Sahara, dude. Sun
Someone's
just
back home
baking
like,
on
why
you.
don't he don't write? Nothing on that. So Dances with Wolves. Good movie.
This one was like I was trying to get it all, and then the light sockets were part of the fixture itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I was like, I could do it, and I'm like, what the fuck are you? Like, I was just like, you're gonna get zapped, dude. Like, I don't know enough. I haven't changed one in long enough time.
Wait, you're changing the bulb, or you wanted to change the fixture?
The whole fixture.
You're nuts.
I know.
You
But
got to kill the main for
I
that.
know.
Shut down the city.
I know.
Never.
Never. I was literally like, I was in fucking John homeowner mode. I'm like, I could do this, and I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
You never roll the dice with the
You're
electric.
just gonna get zapped.
Never.
I know.
It's always you get zapped.
I know. I can't even change a light bulb without getting zapped.
That's nuts.
Put
No.
my hockey jersey on.
You shut that shit down.
Yeah, no, it's not for me. We got a guy coming to do it.
You don't even shut down the whatchamacallit? What's the box called?
Circuit breaker.
You shut the whole building down.
Call City Hall.
Dude,
Shut me down. I
never.
don't pay the bill for 8 months. I let it dry out.
Never. There
Yeah.
are guys that will hotwire them though, like with the power on, like
jump 'em,
do
yeah.
it real quick.
Mhm.
No, that like know how to like put them
I know.
in. Scary. You got to be real good. Guy that I worked for was nice with it. He'd wire a house in like 2 minutes,
Okay.
3 minutes.
Sure. And you want to be my chicken wire guy? Wire a house in 2 minutes.
He did it good,
Sure. I'm not saying he didn't.
better than you.
He should be able to do it better than. I don't know why you take offense to everything. Better than me. Okay. Sure. Fair enough.
Better looking too.
He didn't need Bosley's hair care for men.
Beautiful head of hair on this guy. He was a
Hey,
stallion.
you got zapped a bunch.
Former tight end of the Conshohocken Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking guy. Italian. Probably had a nice hog on him too. Not that little dipstick you got. Speaking of chicken wire.
What?
Yeah, you're really getting it today, huh?
It's so weird. The things you have pride in sometimes and make competitions in your head.
What was that? I thought I heard something. You hear that? Sounded like an automatic toothbrush.
No.
It could be the Effexor. I don't know. Something.
Transalone. My doctor says cram it all.
All right.
All right, quit fucking around. Goddamn family episode.
Great question.
Great question. What was it again? Now the electrocution.
Get shocked.
All right, this is one from Jessica Byers, $10 homie. Is it garbage to go to college classes with your mom when you were a kid? If my mom was jammed up and we didn't have a sitter for us, we would go to my mom's college classes all the time. This was a nice college, and we were a hit. I remember the library and cafeteria being top-notch.
Wow, that's great.
First of all, hats off to your mom for fucking making it work.
Yes.
That's fucking...
Wonder what she's doing now.
That's amazing. Probably wires houses. That's amazing. That's really fucking cool. Also, to not have the shame and be like, fuck it, this is where I'm at. I'm bringing my kids to fucking college.
Of course.
I'm swallowing this embarrassment in the short term to fucking better my family's life. That's amazing. Also,
that being said,
you guys being a hit's pretty cool. Like, oh, that's Janine. She's got the ears, fucking the two little ones.
kids are coming today.
That's a good time.
And that's a good experience. The fact that he appreciates and remembers the cafeteria, I love that. You know, obviously I love that.
Sure.
Because anytime my dad took us to a cafeteria or something like that, we always loved it. He used to take us on the naval bases to the cafeterias. So where I fell in love with the sausage patty. They were big on the sausage patties wherever it was. That's great. Trashy as shit though.
Sure. Your love for the patty didn't come in from like McDonald's or something?
No, never really registered. And I don't even know if we were, we didn't do McDonald's breakfast that much like that.
Making up for lost time, huh, big guy?
Yeah. And if I did, it would probably, I wouldn't be getting sausage, I don't think. I don't know why. I
would do the big breakfast.
I didn't really fall in love with the sausage, egg, and cheese.
Yeah, I would do the big breakfast as a kid. The scrambies, the muffin, the hash brown.
No, I don't really remember.
Platter. It was like the 2-egg special.
I don't remember the bacon either, though, to be honest with you, because we wouldn't have got bacon. Remember the hotcakes, the butter in that little thing.
Okay. All right, before we lose you, let's check back in.
Okay.
This one's for my Fumar. Is Fubar $10 Mountain Man? Never had one read. How long of a drive does it need to be until it's okay to fully, beyond forward and backward, change another driver's seat settings?
Say that again?
How long does a drive have to be until it's okay to change the seat settings? Like fully make the seat and steering wheel and mirrors your own.
Oh, every time you get into the car.
I disagree on
You're
that.
nuts. Wait, you're driving
someone else's car. You don't get in and make that your car.
Yes, you do.
You're running to Wawa. You do that?
What's
you saying? What is the drive? That's the question. What is minus a little forward and backward so your knees and legs fit?
I think the mirrors, that's a safety thing. You got to do that immediently.
That's bitch.
You get in and get situated.
Fucking changing the mirrors, dude.
Yeah, you do the mirrors and you make sure you can see to keep
everybody safe. If you're not
safe.
getting them, if you're on a fucking 2-lane street, you don't need to change the mirror. You can duck and see.
I don't know. I'm big on getting in a car and getting myself situated.
Because you're such a bad driver.
No, I got to be situated.
But I get that. For you figure I would give you more benefit of the doubt of being I don't situate. That's why I'm a bad driver. You don't like that, do you?
No, I didn't appreciate it, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm that bad of a driver.
That's insane.
I don't fucking speed past tractor trailers like you do. I'll give you that. I don't drive like I just robbed the First City National. All right, I drive defensively and
poorly.
Assertively.
No, you do not drive assertively.
Yes, I do.
It's so weird because sometimes you will say, yeah, I'm a bad driver.
Not today.
And other times you really take it personal.
I mean,
you brake at green lights.
I think somebody might T-bone you coming the other way.
Someone might rear end you because they're not expecting you to slam on the brakes at a green light.
Maybe.
Not maybe, it's for sure. Okay, whatever.
I think, like, say in a designated driver situation, like, say we go out, okay? I didn't drink. You got all fucked up.
In what world is that the
Per
case?
usual. I was just killing it on the dance floor. All right? Could have went home with somebody, but I didn't because I got to take your drunk ass home. I'm getting in the car and getting, so everybody's
I'll give you that.
safe.
That's nighttime. We're probably at the cool club Midtown. I got to go all the way back uptown.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Plus, there's drunk drivers out. It's nighttime.
You want to be
safety.
careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do see your point. If you're just running down, if you're,
I mean, what's next? You redo the radio stations? This is fucking blasphemy, dude.
It's all Christian rock.
You gonna take it to get the car painted? What are we doing here?
Redoing the radio stations is wild.
Never. Listen, I think you go forward, backward to make sure your legs fit and you're okay. The steering wheel change is fucking banana. To change that.
My wife does that shit.
Because then it's like it's so tough to get right back.
Oh, it's brutal.
Because it's not like there's not levels. It's just you're free balling it.
Yeah.
And then it never feels the same until you get back used to it again.
Yeah, I'm big on that. I got to get the wheel nice, though. I always kind of wish that
You're a bigger guy.
Oh, yeah, it's a different situation for me. Sure. I got to rearrange
You
the
got to
car.
sit in the back seat. Hey, we're going to have to remove the neck on this thing.
Like a movie. You ever notice in movies they never keep those in?
What? The
They,
rear.
they always take the headrest away. Little film trivia for you.
Hey, Siskel, zip it. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that all you
I
got?
always wish there was, you know how like when you,
Well, a lot of them just have the memory buttons.
they don't really work that well.
I go to jail for 15 years. I get out, boom, my seat's right back where it was. I think that's a Seinfeld. When he gets his dad the Cadillac, it's got the memory.
That's good.
Go to jail for 10 years. I come, yeah, Dad, you're going to go to jail for 10 years.
That's funny.
You didn't like the crack about the pen, did you?
I did not.
Just shoot the movie so I can get it out on the street.
All right.
Listen, I would say run into the store, crazy. I would say anything over on a highway, I'll give you can do a lot of changing because you got to be on your noggin there. Or if it's like a bit of a road trip where you're like, well, we're going to be in here for a minute.
Of course. If you're like driving somewhere, yes, you have to.
I would say under an hour, under a half hour's. I'm not making any major change.
Okay. We'll just disagree on it, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like every time you get in there, you should set everything up nice so you're safe. It's somebody else's vehicle. You don't know what the insurance situation is. You don't know what's in the fucking hubcaps. You know what I mean? Could be riding with a couple of keys in there.
Okay.
You don't want to get pulled over.
Sure.
Then you get pulled over in somebody else's car. Then you got to go, it's my buddy's car. Sure it is. Where's this? Then you reach for the glove compartment. You know, safety.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Straight.
I mean, I've lost count. I've had a nickel for every time that's happened.
Safety first when it comes to vehicles.
Yeah, they
Automobiles.
keep you in the passenger seat because you stink at driving.
I'm a good radio man, though.
No, you're not. We just said you played the same song for an hour and a half straight without knowing.
That was an accident.
Okay, but still, that doesn't happen to
Because
good
my
radio.
seat wasn't right.
That doesn't happen to good radio men. Dangerous, clogging your ears.
That sucks. I got spots tonight, too.
Oh, yikes.
Might go to the salon, get a wash and a blowout.
Wear Petco.
Get my nails trimmed. I'm biting the lady.
All right. Let's see. This one's from JM. $10 homie never had one read. Are you garbage if you pre-game? This is a good one. Are you garbage if you pre-game a dry wedding? It was one of my best friends, and I'm in the wedding party. He was one of my college roommates, and I've carried him home more than once. I can't let his new lady and her family prevent me from drinking, right?
Yeah, what a dry wedding is fucked up.
I don't know what the rules. I guess it would depend on why it's dry. You think it's religious? It was religion. I mean, unless it's like Muslim, maybe Muslim. I don't think any like. I mean, the Catholics drink.
Catholics
the Christians drink. The Jews drink.
Sure.
It's got to be like aren't Muslim? It's like
I don't.
No, yeah, Muslims aren't allowed to
Muslim
drink.
weddings are dry.
Yeah.
Muslims weddings are dry, huh?
Hindu.
Okay.
Okay. You make up with the food though. Clean up.
Sure, but
Just go heavy on the samosas.
Huh. I would.
If that's the case,
I guess she's probably too. Like, let's just say it is religious. She's knowingly her family's or extended family's going to be there.
Yeah.
She's probably saying, "Tell your idiot fucking friends not to drink."
Well, no, it's just a dry wedding, so they assume.
Yeah, but I'm sure if this kid's carrying this other kid home.
Has this already happened?
I don't know.
I thought he said in the thing. I would say don't do it if it's ahead of you. You don't want to be fucked up and they sniff you out. I would. Think
but it's also like
you don't want her dad fucking screaming at you.
I would say do it. Like,
how are you gonna drink during the wedding?
Pop it in the bag. How do you do coke at a wedding?
What are you asking me for? What?
Have someone else drive your car. Yeah, I mean, you pop into the bathroom, and I'm going outside to smoke a cigarette. You can smoke heaters. It's still America.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah, fucking, you got a little, you dump something in the, the
Just
muzzle.
don't get fucked up, and if it's religious, you don't want to insult anybody.
You don't want to get drug out, but like you can get fucked up and have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've also never been the drunk. Like I don't know how that looks. One drunk guy in a room full of sober people.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's like you've
seen the drunk guy at a wedding around other drunk people.
That's what I'm saying.
How bad do you? How obvious? Everyone else drinking coffee.
I don't think you're gonna go that far to be like the guy getting, doing the worm or whatever in the parking lot. But like you're loosen your shoulders a bit.
Okay,
that's what I would say.
All right.
And it's like, hey, listen, she don't know, she ain't gotta hurt her.
Of course.
But like if you and like two other groomsmen or buddies or cousins are like, yo, fuck it, we're taking nips off the flask, then
that's where the bag comes in.
Fucking it is what it
is.
is.
A little bit.
Yeah, or just take some edibles or something.
Kid knows what I'm talking
if
about.
that's what you get into.
Yeah, take an Eddie.
Hey, it's a wedding. You got to get fucked up. You're celebrating
really
marriage.
The food.
What?
And you really crush the food.
Yeah, I would have a problem not drinking at the wedding.
Yeah. That'd be tough.
I'd be like, hey, man, that's great. I'm not going then. Like, I don't need to sell. And those Indian weddings, I don't know if you've been to one. They're about 3 days long. You're telling me I got a party Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I can't wet my beak because it's a goddamn weekend. I got to go back to the office on Monday. It sucks. Everybody's working for the weekend, man.
Going back sober with wicked heartburn.
Yeah, I shit my brains out. Fucking chicken tikka marsala runs right through you.
Ooh, man. I go for a little bit of that right now. Ooh, a little non-bread. How you doing?
All right, let's see. This one's from Ozempic gold medalist. I was explaining Are You Garbage to my older friend who's in his 50s, and he had a really good one.
Okay.
He said back in the 70s when his dad was at work when he was a kid, his dad would call home and talk to the family on his lunch break using a payphone. But his dad gave him the number to the payphone at work. His dad would use his quarter to make the call and would let it ring twice, and the family knew not to answer it. His dad would hang up and press the button to get his quarter back, which I don't remember, but I guess they did. If they didn't pick up, you got your quarter back.
Yeah.
And then the family knew to call that payphone back, and his dad would be waiting there, and that's how he talked to his family for free at work.
That's great.
That's a good one.
It was also a technique that the mafia used for years as well.
What about the papers?
Yeah, we did the same. We did a similar thing.
We would call collect.
Call collect.
Hey, Mom, it's Kevin. She would say no, and then no, that was to leave the house to come pick me up.
Come pick you up.
After my detentions.
Yeah.
After my
It was
5
also-
o'clocks.
It was
You got
also.
5 o'clocks.
You remember 1-800-COLLECT? Remember that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You call collect.
Yeah. Didn't Spade do those commercials for 1-800-COLLECT? I feel like he did.
At that point, there was so many. There was like 10-10-220, 10-10. It started out 10-3-2-1, 10-220, 10-10-2. They all switched to
1-800-COLLECT was like the original. I think the old guy was in the commercials.
1-800-CALL ATT. Spade did it.
Spade did it.
Spade did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Damn. Talk about old school.
Guys at the prime of collect calls too.
Probably a nice check for those.
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
that's a good one. We would do the call collect and hey, it's
or
Kevin.
call and ask for yourself. We did something like that. When we would come down the Bluebell to see our cousins and then drive back to Wilkes-Barre, we would call and ask for ourselves. Call collect and ask for ourselves so they knew that we got there. So maybe it was my mom called collect, said, I'm calling for Patty. They knew to not accept the charges and whatever.
Meaning that Patty was home.
They knew we were home.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe that's what the hustle was.
That was nuts. So imagine you're just like, I'm out. What a service. I'm out. I don't have any money. I got to call. There's a number that you called, then dial the number, then said, it's like you're in prison. You accept a call from, Eastern State Penitentiary. Hey, it's Kippy.
Sure.
Yeah, crazy. What a crazy system that was. Not that long ago.
Call
too.
collect.
Yeah.
It's actually nice. Get you out of a jam.
Sure, of course. I mean, at fucking $3.50 a minute.
Think that's what it was?
Oh, yeah. What were the rates of call and collect? For sure.
Yeah?
That's why nobody. I mean, if it was 25 cents, you would just take the call, and
Yeah, it makes sense.
you know what I mean. I think I remember it being when I was in junior high, and we would call from the payphone after detentions or clinic. If you were doing bad, you had to stay after and go to clinic. I think I remember being $350. So this would be like the year 2000. What's
the difference between clinic and detention?
Clinic was like academic. Like you got it, like you're doing bad, you got to stay after and I'll work through this with you. Or like if I had like 5 missed homeworks, they'd be like stay after and do all your homework in clinic.
Google's saying 25 cents for the first 3 minutes and then 10 cents after each minute.
In 2000?
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's right. I remember mine being, for whatever reason, $350.
Maybe that's when it switched over. Maybe they banged you out in the 90s.
Maybe, but I mean, this would have been.
That's where the turning point would have been.
This would have been like 99 or whatever. 2000, the year 2000.
Either way,
Whatever.
sweet system.
Yeah.
I like that. I respect. That's a great question. I respect it.
Not bad.
Everybody did that shit back then.
Sure. Also in scheming, this was from Justin, brand new $10 Garbaggio member. Are you garbage if your family members used to slide Necco wafer candies into toll baskets to pay tolls on the family trips?
What?
They registered as quarters, but you had to slide them into the basket carefully because if they broke, it wouldn't register. Once you slid them in and the gate went up, rumor had it they would jam the coin machine and the next person would get stuck and need the attendant.
Ouch.
Then you got to have Necco wafer, or,
What's a pack of them cost? 50 cents?
Nah. Then you get the little bang. You just make sure they're in the car. Each one, you're spending probably 25 cents for the little guy, or the big guy is $1.
That's trash.
Get you like a year's worth of tolls.
That's trash. I love a Necco wafer,
That's
too. You know I do.
Delish. Yeah. That brown one, the licorice one or whatever that
Liquor
one.
sucked, yeah. Chocolate one was good.
I know, but you'd be in the mix and you get the fucking. It's like doing a shot of Sambuca at 6 years old.
It would taint the rest of them after that, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was no going back.
Do you remember those?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, bang with them.
This one's from Mitchell. $10 non-recyclable here. Never had one read. Are you garbage if you don't smoke, but you keep a pack of heaters in your truck just so you can toss a couple out the window every time you pass the boys in orange when they throw up the 2 fingers asking for a Bernie? Helping take the edge off one felon at a time. Love y'all from South Georgia.
Whoa.
So he sees the chain gang and the people picking up fucking trash. And I guess that's what they do. They're going, throw us heaters.
I never knew that.
I mean, we don't see them.
Whoa. That's a good dude right there.
And then he's just got like a fucking pack of Marb Lights, throws 3 out the window. That's a
good dude right there.
Thank you for your service type shit. That's
a
amazing.
goddamn gentleman.
That's a fucking helping take the edge off one felon at a time.
I thought he was going to say what they say Sebastian did was keep a pack in the car for
the broads?
for ladies.
Nah, it's for felons.
That's pretty good.
I respect that.
Yeah, I
make their
respect
day.
That
probably makes their week.
A heater on a chain gang? What are you kidding me? Greatest thing ever.
Man, a heater on a chain gang. I've needed some
That's
heaters.
a nice heater.
Never on a chain gang.
No.
No, Jesus.
That and a
Christ.
ladle of water.
With bugs in it. A bug man.
Still. Yeah, good dude. Good dude.
Damn, that's really good. Did I ever tell you that one time?
That's a gentleman's move
I was
right
on
there.
95 and there's a Department of Corrections van. There's imagine like a fucking, imagine like a UPS van, like a UPS box truck with the back door up. We're flying down. I mean, we're on Philadelphia 95. Like, we're doing 70 easily. And there's like, I don't know, 8 prisoners in the back of it, not chained up. They're just sitting in there.
And the door's open?
The one guy, yeah, there's 2 guys. It was like out of a movie in orange jumpsuit. The one guy's got the orange jumpsuit down to his waist. The other guy's in it. And he's sitting on the back, like with his feet dangling off. And I mean, we are cooking, dude. And I remember looking around me. And they're right in front of me. I got on right behind them. And they're like looking at me, and I'm like, what? Dude, I'm trying to get other people's attention. Like, these guys, clearly you're escaping. This is like fucking. And I was expecting to, then I pull up, and I was expecting to see another guy in an orange jumpsuit driving. To be like, they fucking. Yeah, just like, I'll fucking kill you.
Pull over.
You got a cig? I'm fucking winging cigs at him. All right, we got to wrap it up, though, gang.
Wait, so who was driving it?
I we got officers or whatever. I guess they were on good behavior or something. Because these guys were hanging the fuck out. Dude, it was, they were hanging out like dazed and confused, man.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
It was legit. It looked like they were out of like a 50 Cent rap vid. It looked like they were on a movie set. That's what it looked like. It was crazy. I remember shitting myself, thinking they were writing my license plate down. Come and get me on the outside.
Beat your fat ass. Gang, we love you.
Uh-huh.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.